We can actually measure this. So one of our products, our assessment products, basically looks at giving a score based on process maturity. So we're able to actually look at current state of an agency, future state, using a best practices approach, and generate a score for where the agency is now and where they can be through effective process implementation and usage of momentum technology. So we have a very clear picture of what that best practices approach looks like. And Connor, maybe you can elaborate on what that looks like in the CRM.
The workflow of an agency who kind of has this maximized versus one that is a couple steps behind. I think it's when you look at the different pieces of what you're looking to automate or what you're doing with your agency, whether that's servicing, whether it's claims, renewals, or sales. It's compartmentalizing those and saying, like, what's the lowest hanging fruit that you can take off the table and automate, I would say, is like the biggest difference. Agencies that kind of have their stuff together are looking at that and saying, it's very obvious we can automate this or automate that, versus the average agency would probably be like, this is just what we do and we don't really want to spend the time to do it. So an agency that maximizes the use of a CRM is looking at, call it sales, renewals, and servicing type of thing. And then at that point, you're going into each one of those and saying, all right, out of those, how can I maximize outreach to my existing customers for cross-selling? How can I maximize when a claim comes in, making sure that in that moment where they need the agent the most and they're actually using the product, that they feel like we understand where they're at and we're there to help them. And I'd say if you can kind of look at it and say, am I using technology or a CRM to help me with those things? Then you're probably more on the advanced side. Or if you're thinking, oh, well, we do that manually right now, it might be nice to put a little bit of structure around it with technology. Then that would be your cue to say, what can we do with the CRM?